Moment of truth. Were you two together during that text message?
Part 2 of the Married at First Sight reunion had drama, apologies, and some surprises. We picked up right where we left off last week, with David being asked if he was with Madison when he sent that infamous text, and he said yes.
I did go out with her that one time when she had told Alan, and then also I did stay out with her and her cousin watching a football game at night, yeah.
And when you hung out, was it in a flirtatious manner?
Oh, I'm a flirtatious person, yeah, so I'm sure that things came off very flirtatious.
That's a yes. So what you're saying is you were out there and y'all were vibing and having conversations that were leading up to and laying the building blocks for this?
Yes.
David said that his and Madison's first kiss wasn't until the group hang out at Juan's warehouse, which was after the scandal broke. But Michelle was not buying that timeline.
There's no way that you send that text message without having a physical relationship before. That's how I truly feel.
David later apologized to Michelle for how things went down.
I'm sorry in the aspect of how you felt as a person. You know, when I was looking at the whole bigger picture and being petty and maybe gaslighting, as they say. I don't know, still don't understand what that term means, but, you know,
It basically means you're saying something crazy and expecting her to believe it. That's what gaslighting is. Because saying that you were looking at food was crazy.
Yes, it was.
It was then Juan and Carla's turn for a chat. Since their split, the two have remained friendly and moved on. And Juan is in a new relationship. He teased some details about his new girlfriend and their similarities.
She's a great girl. I mean, good values, really big heart. We also have that aspect, you know, of having a really good time. You know, we both like to dance. We both really like to have fun. Sometimes, like, Carla and I were in, like, two totally different spectrums, thinking about different things and just kind of going about our life in different ways. And I think with this person, we're on the same vibration, you know, and I felt like...
Not you using vibration.
You see what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden you realize things have rubbed off on him.
Carla hasn't met her person just yet, but when she does, Juan will be in her corner.
I know that Carla's gonna move on and she's gonna find somebody who's gonna treat her incredibly well, you know? And she deserves that. And I will be her biggest fan and I will be their biggest fan and I will support them with everything and anything that I can, you know? And I know Carla will do the same to me, you know?
Later on, it was time for the experts to chat with the cast. When they spoke to Eichi and Emem, Eichi said he was looking for a partner who had his back, and Dr. Pia couldn't understand how he didn't see that in Emem.
How are you not getting that from her?
I didn't get that from her.
How?
I just didn't. And at some point, maybe I just didn't want it from her.
Thank you for being honest.
There we go.
I think that's it.
There we go.
Emem, as you hear this, what are your thoughts?
This is all nice now. However, I'm gonna put myself first in this experience, and I feel robbed. I feel like as if I did not get my full experience because I was matched with someone who wasn't ready to be vulnerable.
When they brought out Emem's fiance, Eichi darted right out of there.
I'm good.
I made a bet and I just won, y'all. I just made a bet that he wasn't man enough to shake my hand coming out.
Why didn't you think he was man enough to shake your hand?
He had a beautiful queen, a woman that was thirsting for him. Everything that a man wants was right there in front of him, and he fumbled.
This was the experts' first time meeting Brandon, and they were a little startled by how quickly their relationship moved.
Because it was so quick, I would always worry, like, what were the emotional motivations? Is it the guy or the need?
What was it? Was it the guy or the need?
It was the love. I knew I wasn't gonna let this experience taint what true love is. We initially were love at first sight.
Brandon was feeling just as sure, and even asked this to Pastor Cal.
I would love for you to marry me and Emem right now, today, sometime. I want to leave on a plane today saying I have a wife.
Wow. Just wow. I tell you what. Let's talk offline. Let's talk offline because I got to talk to y'all before I do that.
I'm down.
They went on to share that they want children together, and Emem opened up about experiencing a pregnancy loss.
So I had a miscarriage recently.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 14 weeks.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
August 10, 2024.
Yeah. So I did just lose a child.
Sorry.
It's a little difficult still to talk about, but, you know, We're moving forward and still excited about having children in the future. I've never in my life experienced someone showing up the way that he shows up for me.
And you deserve that.
The experts also spoke to Michelle and Alan and praised them for how they moved forward. They also talked about Madison and David's version of the story of when they got together.
What advice do you have for everybody that's questioning the timeline?
You should. You should question it. I don't think that there's honesty, and I think that that's truly unfair to you, unfair to both of you. You're learning new information. What human wouldn't have like fresh emotions emerging? I wish that you both had gotten a different type of honesty.
Michelle also had some questions for the experts about a theory she heard.
There's also been rumors spreading that you originally paired them together and it was a last minute you switched Madison and I.
Complete BS.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Complete.
Really?
Yeah.
There was that rumor?
Absolutely complete BS.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Really?
That Madison and David were originally paired together
And we
then
switched them.
last
Why?
minute, I don't know.
No.
The experts also chatted with David and Madison, and when they asked about their timeline, David declined to answer.
I'd like to politely decline in regards to the timely manner. We spoke about it on stage with everyone else.
Madison, David, when did things first start to heat up between you two?
From the honeymoon, there was that connection there. A thought or two went through, like, damn, why wasn't she the woman that walked down that aisle? We would just like to move forward with what we have right now because it is special.
The experts talked to them about other aspects of the relationship and shared this advice on moving forward.
I'm a big believer in forgiving the past because I believe you cannot move forward with success if you're holding on to the problems of the past. You just can't. So any advice I would give you would be for you to not allow the way things happened in the past to determine how you move forward in the future.
Later on, with the whole group, Madison shared what she wants viewers to understand about her.
I did come into this for the right reasons and to find a love and a partner and, you know, took a weird roundabout, more unconventional way to get there. But, you know, this is real. It's not just for show and to make it make sense. We are two genuine people that, you know, are human, and our genuine apologies for the group and the situation are real and valid. And, you know, hopefully they'll see it. Some won't, some maybe will, and, you know, that's okay.
The end of the reunion with some last thoughts about their experiences.
Married at First Sight Chicago was?
Hard, but beautiful.
A wild ride.
Crazy experience.
Transformational.
Married at First Sight Chicago was a show.
That's real. That's real.
But the season isn't over just yet. Next week's teaser reveals some new twists and updates, with plans for a wedding and maybe an engagement.
Madison, we have talked about marriage. I will be asking for your blessing.